this is near ending of a very beautiful day today. Wow. Temperatures 73 degrees today for a high. So as I continue to clean up the compound, as you can see, there's no more clutter in this space anymore. All that's gone pretty much. Rounding up all that right there. And what I want to do is inflate the tires on here, because over the past couple of weeks they've completely lost air. Let me turn this radio down a little bit, because it's
when things are announced, Florida reports quickly, North Carolina a little bit less quickly.
Interfering there with my yapping. And fill them up there and take these off. I was thinking about selling them. Like, I think I'm gonna call the porch the 5 and dime store. Anything like under $30, I decided to just put it on the porch for porch pickup. We'll see how that goes. But of course, if I'm like doing something around the house, I was thinking, and then I'm out scrapping, then maybe I could sell more valuable stuff. There's that pan I collected from the scrapyard. I figured maybe it has a chance if I knock some of them dents out, right? Still has both handles. I don't know. Or I could always just scrap it then, right? Bring it back where I found it. I can't believe the scrap price is $135 a ton. I wanted to list these things, and I didn't. Not yet, but I will. Close up the box. Maybe duct tape it or something, I don't know. I gotta get it off the hood though. And I want to clean out the hoarding, because this thing is loaded up. I don't know. Of course, I have to re-register this truck and insure it. I was going to test it driving around with like a full load, running around the compound, seeing how it works out. I don't know. Just a thought. I got a piece of scrap hanging off the side there. That would be kind of illegal. If I did take this truck like this, as is, I would need to, I don't know, I'd need to get up on the ladder and kind of make sure nothing can fall out. Maybe find another piece of wood. Wood's expensive, by the way. Like, even this kind of wood, this, I don't know, what is this? Particle board or whatever, I don't know. Whatever they call that. You guys know, I have no idea. I'm not a carpenter. Even this stuff right here used to be $5.99 a few years ago when they weren't building anything. Oh, wow. $19.95 at Home Depot for 8-foot by 4-foot sheet of that stuff. Super expensive. You can't even touch plywood. And a common 2x4, $7.49 each. It's almost worth it if you could find them, you know, in a dumpster, to pull the nails out of old ones and reclaim them. Probably try and resell them. So pretty much all these tires are actually garbage. This, as you can see, they all lose air. I got quite a few pallets still. Haven't hauled them out. Quite a few over there by that camper. What do the English call like campers? have a different word for them. Caravan. You know, when you think of the word caravan, makes you think of like a bunch of vehicles following each other. But the word camper sounds kind of weird too, because, well, a camper, is that a person or is that a thing? As you can see, as I'm making the video, well, it's getting dark now, but oh, look what it does to the camera. Puts a dark cast on it. Has a hard, the shutter has a hard time adjusting to this level of light. Like, it's not really that dark. It's about that bright right now. Yeah, my dilemma is, should I go out tonight or should I just go home and come back in the morning and load up with some goodies? Because I still haven't paid the rent, and I was thinking it is going to take all of that in that truck, probably all of that aluminum right there, and maybe that stack of pallets and all that, and a good chunk of that scrap back there to pay for the rent. I know I can hear the comments now. If you didn't have the compound, if I didn't have the compound, this rent money, okay, and double it would be spent going back and forth to the junkyard, okay? Trust me, alright? There's only a limited amount of space inside that truck, alright? And I don't know, never mind. I've tried to explain it ad nauseum, so I think I give up. I feel like I feel silly repeating myself. As you can see, I'm kind of in a dilemma of like what to do, because the goal has been for like the past, I don't know how many years, right? Get the trucks going, and this almost seems like a gift from God, this weather, because it's supposed to be in the 70s all week up until Tuesday. This is a bona fide, genuine, good old-fashioned Indian summer, what we're having right now. I have a feeling we're going to get wobbled, though, after this Indian summer. I think we're going to get some cold weather. Some real cold weather. I wonder if this thing even starts right now. Probably not. What happened to the thing that this thing had on there? No idea. Well, it's either that, go out looking, or stay home and watch the election. I can't get this thing to go. Do you guys like my videos? Or do you find them obnoxious? And me even more obnoxious? Here we go. It's always cranked like that. I put new starters on it before. I played with the timing. There's just something about this truck. Wow. No, this thing hasn't run in weeks. Until it warms up, you gotta flutter the gas pedal. You get lost in the haze. I don't know if you can see all the smoke. So it goes through this. Like you got, if I don't flutter the gas pedal, it will die. But then, after it warms up a little bit, then the engine starts running kind of fast. It starts running really fast, and then after that, you tap the gas pedal, and then it starts running at a normal RPM. See, it still wants to die out. Okay. You hear it start going up in RPMs now? It doesn't have a tach. Oh, does it have a tach? No, it doesn't have a tachometer. Half the lights don't work. It's kind of terrible. Remember back in the day, the speedometer only went up to 80 or 85 miles per hour, even though this vehicle, when it was new, could definitely go faster than that. But I would never drive this 80 miles an hour, not in the shape that it's in now. The fastest I ever go in this thing is about maybe 40 tops. Top speed 40. Now it's running sweet. Look at that. Well, that's weird. The marker lights in the back aren't working. Now the headlights are on. The taillights aren't on. Maybe a fuse is bad or something, I don't know. Signal? Is that working? That's working. Usually if the turn signal is working, then the brake lights are working. Let's see if we can see a reflection. It's some chrome. Yeah, the tail light is working. Oh, I mean the brake light. That's important. Yeah, so whatever's going on back there. The lights aren't working back here. Neither are the license plate lights in the back. They're not working either. Could be a dead short somewhere. I checked the power steering fluid. It's not low. Alright. How sweet. Alright, kids. A little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. We inch along. but we discover a new problem. The problem is I can't drive it at night unless those lights illuminate. I'll figure it out. Can't be something too complicated, but even the license plate light's not even working. I have to make a crude tester because I don't have an electrical tester of any kind. What I do is I just take whatever I have, like a Christmas light bulb or something, whatever it takes to see if there's some juice. An old speaker from a car, something, anything. Inching along here. I know it's not rapid progress by any stretch. If I could just get a toehold of some really meaningful progress, I would things would move forward pretty quickly then. Well, by my standards. But as it stands now, as I've said it a million times over and over, I'm making just enough to see the light of the next day, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. It is what it is. But this is, that's promising. I'm happy. Doesn't take much to make me happy. I'm happy. So what should I do? Should I go hunting for scrap this evening, or call it quits? Go home and watch the election results? You know, if it's Biden, it's Biden, right? What are you gonna do? I really haven't gotten as much electrical cord as you would think. This barrel is not even half full, and I've picked up all the stray wires that were laying around everywhere. There really isn't a lot. I know on my YouTube channel it looks like a lot. We got people like Cruiser Max saying, "You got all the wire on the ground there." I'm like, oh, it isn't as much as it. I was just listening on the radio here that there's a bunch of protesters gathering on, I mean, if you're not familiar with the area, you're not, it's kind of useless, but I'll just say it anyway, at 159th Street, near the Dan Ryan Expressway, or Interstate 57.
Perhaps the big week is here, perhaps the long month is here, and the remainder of this year. We really don't know, but we'll be here until probably at least 10 o'clock tonight, kind of awesome.
So there might be a little bit of public disturbance brewing, which is not cool. I mean, come on, people. Come on, man. You know, and it's not Trump supporters protesting. But, you know, if it's Biden, it's Biden. If it's Trump, it's Trump. Right? Stop acting like a second or third world country. I really wanted to get those tires inflated. I had so much junk in the way in my truck. I don't know. See what I'm doing? I'm like losing my mind. I'm taking it along with maybe move that truck out of the way tomorrow, and see, I overthink things too. That's my problem. And then grab the aluminum. Aluminum's 25 cents at the 1 yard. Or should I keep whittling that pile down over there? It's starting to grow again. I don't know, peoples. I don't know. The king doesn't know what to do. He's vacillating. He's confused. He's going squirrely here. I wonder if this thing works. We'll plug it in. Yeah, I know. It would be nice. You know what? I'm just gonna go hit the streets. And I'll see you later in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button and ring the bell.